because they don't know how to use, they throw this inside. So that means if you already know the process, you know how to handle the manage any kind of emergency. When situation happen, you will be calm. And this is one of your responsibility. One of your responsibility to be calm. Any situation happen, like I said, confidence. Show confidence, you'll be able to the problem. Okay, what to do in case of any accident? Firefighting and emergency procedures. Identify the common classes of fire. Know how to select the proper type of extinguisher. Know how to evaluate if it's safe to fight or fight the fire or flight. Okay, now first thing. We talked about the process. This is very important. What something serious, unexpected, that required action from you immediately, right now. Something sudden, serious, something serious suddenly happened. Okay, that required action from your side as soon as possible. Immediate action, such as accident, medical emergency, fire. And this all can happen drink your drink or with you in the limousine. Now, safe behavior, okay, in the event of collision, like accident, crash. Initial the action, first thing you will do. Okay? Very important, one of the steps that even in case of accident, your car can move, you need to move to a safest place. Safest place. You need to understand the word safest place. Safest place that you are away from traffic, away from people, away from danger. That's the safest place you can find. You need to move there. Second, turn your hazard lights on. Turn your hazard lights on and follow with the triangle. Okay? Check anyone is injured. Of course, if you are alone, you need to check yourself also. If there is with you passenger, you need to check the passenger. Anything wrong with the passenger. Okay? Then move to a place of the safest and place reflective triangle. How many meters?
5
At the direction on the approaching. How many meters behind? 5 meters for your car, for a small light vehicle. Step 2, alert authorities. Call the police. Alright, this is the first thing in accident. When you inform the police about the situation, first thing, there's some information you should have already. That's why when you say scan the road, absorb, so you can find, for example, you drive on the road every day, you need to know on that road which landmark, famous supermarket, famous mall, famous center, famous building. You understand?
Yes.
This will help you. If something happens, when you talk to the police, when you give him location, you will be more specific. Before this supermarket, near to the supermarket, on the other side of the supermarket, even you on the highway in this area, you understand? So, very important to find landmark, remember them every day you are driving, everywhere you are driving, famous areas, okay, or famous places in this area, memorizing the location. You will give them the location, of course, and tell them what happened. Tell them what happened, you had an accident, somebody hit you, you hit somebody, automatically. Don't say, no, I was driving and he was slowing down, going up and down, like, no. Don't tell this kind of story. Automatically, tell them, somebody, I had an accident in this location. The accident is somebody from behind or somebody from the front. Okay? If everybody okay, tell them everybody okay. Okay, everybody is okay. The one who had the accident with you also is okay. If there is passenger with you, the passenger is okay. It's a minor accident. Usually minor accident, police will not come. Minor accident, you will use the app. Somebody injured, you will inform the police somebody injured. Okay? And you will explain the injury to the police. Okay? If serious, your vehicle is damaged, that the vehicle cannot move, you need to inform to the police that my vehicle cannot move. Something break, because if it's serious. Something also happening with you, you have to inform the police. Because depending on that, the police will take action from now. He will call the ambulance will come, fire department, civil defense will come, depends on the situation. After that, what happened? If there is number of injured, anybody, like how many people, extent of how serious, you have to describe. For example, somebody is bleeding, hand is broken, neck is broken, breathing, not breathing, something stuck, like they cannot get out, you understand? Some burning, some cutting. You need to explain the injury so they can see exactly what they need to call and what to call and what they need to inform you. Everything between you and this the emergency contacts are recorded automatically. You understand? So even if they order you anything, you have to listen to them. During investigation, something happened, they can go back from the recording because they ask you to do so. Mechanism of the injury, the area of the injury and how bad it looks, the level of the consciousness of the injured could be the person that you had an accident with, could be you, could be the passenger. Estimate of the age, of course, when you tell somebody is injured, you have to tell, also male, female, senior citizen, young. Like you can see exactly how much the age. Yes. You understand? You will see the age. For example, you can say mid-30s, mid-40s, mid-50s. You understand? Is a person of determination or not? You have some kind of problem or not? Something like that. Okay. Emergency phone numbers. There will be a question also on the exam, and these numbers you should have in your mind. When you have some emergency situation, who you will call? You will call the ambulance, 998. Yeah. You have, for example, fire, you will not call the police, you will call the civil defense. You understand?
Yes.
Because the fastest. Because if no accident, you call the police, it will take time, for example, for the police to transfer you to the
civil defense
or transfer you to the civil defense. But if you call directly, you will go directly to the ambulance or the civil defense. For example, we have the coast yard, 996 coast yard, anything in the water. Also, step 3 is stay calm and follow instruction given to you by the authority. Of course, calm at all time. Calm when you, for example, something happened. Do not panic. Do not think. The only most important thing is your life and this passenger life at that moment. Not your vehicle, okay? Not your money, nothing else. After you did all these steps, then you will talk to your company or your supervisor depending on the situation. You need to apologize for the passenger and these things. This is number. Also, they have accident. For example, you need to report the accident if it's not major. You, of course, in this kind of case, you take pictures of the accident, right? The location, the accident, because you need to upload. And you just go on the application for Dubai Police for accident and follow the instruction. Just put all the information, and then after that, you send. When you upload also the pictures, any files, and then you send. And then let the police after that deal with the problem. Police, they will study the case. Because other person maybe is not my fault, whose fault, this fault is not whose fault. There is like normal thing. For example, if you hit somebody from the back, this is your fault automatically. You understand? Automatically is your fault. Depends on the situation. Unless there was a camera and you think that person, he pushed the brake for no reason, there was no accident, there was no reason, and that person for no reason just pressed the brake or stopped suddenly. And there is cameras on the road, then will take time because you have to go to investigation and they open the camera and they check, but eventually that you will get your right. But there is some things that already, by law, this is your fault. You understand? For example, you hit somebody from the back, is your fault. You backing up on the road. Road one way, you are backing up on the road. Automatically is your fault. You coming out of the parking lot and you hit the car, it's your fault. You understand?
Yes.
You entering a road and you have a stop sign or give way sign and this road is open, automatically it's your fault. You entering a roundabout and you hit the car coming this way and you hit it like that, automatically it's your fault. As an example. So depends on the rules at that moment. Medical emergency. Medical emergency can happen to anyone. Can happen at any time. Also, vision develops. Sometimes, for example, you are driving and sometimes you start seeing two.
Yes.
Your eyes see 2 or 3 people. There is something wrong. Also, maybe you say, maybe I'm tired. But if this happened to you regularly, that means there is something wrong with you. You understand? Something wrong. You need to go and check. Maybe your vision, you need a special kind of glasses, something wrong. So you need to check, not late. Okay. Sudden confusion, confusion about time or place. What's the most important is when you call the authority, is the location, description of the situation, the elements of fire. What is the elements? Elements of fire, there are 3 elements of fire. Heat, fuel,
Oxygen.
Heat, fuel, oxygen. Fuel means texture is fuel. Wood is fuel. Paper is fuel. Gasoline is fuel. Wood, again, is fuel. This is main fuel. In order to have the fire, you need the heat, you need the fuel, you need the oxygen. Okay? Your aim to stop the fire is to lose one of these elements. For example, if you stopped oxygen, no fire. There is fuel, there is heat, there is no fire. You stopped fuel, there is no fuel, automatically heat and oxygen, there is also no fire. You understand?
Yes.
You stop the heat, others like this. That's your aim. When we talk about fighting fire. When you want to stop the fire, you want to stop one of the elements. Okay? Now, if you remove one of the elements, fire will not happen. How I know there is a fire on my vehicle? How you know there is a fire? Smoke or smell. Smoke or smell. Don't play. Don't play. You already know your vehicle. You already know how the engine smells. You know the rubber smell. You know the brake smell. You know the oil smell. Yes or no? Yes. If you smell strong smell coming, for example, from your vehicle, burning smell, take action immediately. Stop. Same process. Pull in the same place, safe place. Go to a place away from traffic and away from people, the safest place you find. You can make with your mind which one is the safest place. Put the safest place, stop the car. Turn off the Yes, turn off the ignition. Make sure you check. You check because you see the smell, you check, you go around, you open the hood, you check there is a smoke coming, the heat is coming from the car. No heat, nothing, maybe this smell coming from another vehicle or something strong was around you, or maybe one building was burning. No problem. You checked everything, everything is okay. You checked your dashboard, no problem, khalas, no problem. But if you feel there is a little smoke coming somewhere, then maybe there is a problem. You observe where is the smoke coming from. Other thing is, if you don't smell, you will see smoke. Small smoke coming from somewhere. Smoke coming from the back, smoke coming from the front. If anything happens, then you need to take action. Same procedures. And to prevent from these things happening is to check in your car. Check your car. That's why we say check your water. You check everything in your car is okay. Because sometimes, especially in this heat, your car is going to work for a long time. For too many hours. This car should be on. AC is on. If the car is not prepared, oil change, you did the proper maintenance on time, you check in your car every day. If there is anything wrong, don't ignore. Don't ignore. You understand? So by that you will be able to take care of that situation. We have different. We have water, we have wet chemical, we have foam, blanket, powder and carbon dioxide, CO2. And they have the same labels. Most of the time that we give the same labels or the same color, you will know exactly what kind of extinguisher. You understand? And you need to understand about the extinguishers. Your extinguisher either to be on the passenger, either in the front of the passenger seat or on the back at the trunk. Okay? It will be on the trunk or on the under the passenger seat. Dry powder is the type. Powder, like see, you work with different kind of fire classes. This work in what type of class? Okay, classification. Classification like A, B, C, for example, can work with wood, paper, can work also with gasoline, can work also with circuit, electricity. Okay? How to use, manufacturing date, expiration date. All information about the cylinder is on the cylinder you will file. You don't call it a cylinder, you call it extinguisher. What you call it? Extinguisher. Okay, check the emergency. This is the toll pass, P-A-S-S. Pass, P-A-S-S. P stand for pull the pin, pull. A stand for aim. S stand for squeeze. S stand for sweep. So basically, they have a pin. Different. Once you pull, all break. Of course, if you see there is no pin here, that means it's expired. Don't use it. It's finished. Other information. Tell you now. First thing is what?
Pull the pin.
Pull the pin. Then where is the fire? On the tire, on the engine. You aim where is the smoke is or the fire is. That's the aim.
Yes.
Then after aim, you squeeze. Okay? And then you sweep. Side, yes, sweep. Like this. You know how you sweep the floor?
Yes.
Same. You sweep the fire. Why? You aim. This one have only 30 seconds. How many seconds?
30 seconds.
30 seconds will finish. Khalas. 30 seconds. You use it, after you use it, khalas. You cannot use again. Everybody understand me?
Yes.
Okay, you cannot use
Again.
Okay. Once you put this pen, this is expired. Aim, squeeze, sweep. Very important. Where to stop? Of course, you cannot stop at the petrol station.
Yes.
You cannot stop near a building. cannot stop near other cars, under power lines, in the tunnels or closed area, middle of the fast moving road, near other people. Always park in a safe open area, away from traffic and building and
People.
every time you fight a fire anywhere, in your vehicle anywhere, you must have exit behind you. Never fight the fire against the exit. You understand?
Yes.
Because if this fire become more, then it's going to be hard for you to escape. After you tell this to the authority, or while you're talking to authority, you are running. What you are doing? Running away from that vehicle. That's called flight.
Right.
You know already that you cannot stop this fire. Videos, people, because they don't know how to use, they throw this inside. Why? They think this will blow. The passenger, you don't tell the passenger there is a fire or there is a smell. You just be quiet. Oh, please, 1 second, just want to check something. And you leave him inside and you check in the car for fire. You understand? What you need to do is basically request from him to step out politely, calmly, tell him because of this some kind of emergency, like to check, please step away from the vehicle, okay? And you direct him exactly where to stand, and then after that, you do your check. You know that you cannot stop the fire. What you do is contact civil defense. What number is civil defense?
997.
997. You call them, let them know about the situation, the location. Again, same process.
Yes.
The location, everything is injured, there is some danger, anything like that. You have to tell the civil defense. Civil defense is the welcome. After you call the civil defense, of course, you are running. You are the customer. Away, 100 meters away from the vehicle. And when you stand there, you call your company, let them know about what happened, the situation that you called the civil defense. Civil defense are coming and they need to send the vehicle. So don't forget the customer.